Hello everyone, today we're going to explore Dreamweaver CC to learn how to set up a link to an FTP store to work with your documents remotely from an on-site store in the cloud. We'll take a look at a simple setup and explore a couple of more advanced options that might make working with the software a bit easier. During the video we encourage users to follow along in Dreamweaver yourself so you can familiarize yourself with the layout. Here we see the main Dreamweaver interface. The menu bar at the top provides many contextual controls, most of which are used for editing your documents. For our purposes, we want to select Site and then New Site. This will bring up the site setup screen. The first part of the site setup screen is Site. Here you want to give your site a name and establish a local folder to store your files for the new site to work with. So we'll go ahead and do that now. Alright. The next screen is Servers. We want to click on the plus icon seen here. For simplicity, you want to match the server name to your site name and connect using SFTP if possible. Our environment allows for this and it is much more secure. Next, you want to give the address of your FTP store, which in the case of this demo is my cloud FTP store. Next, enter the username and the password. And click on Test. Now, if all the settings are correct, you should see a successful login attempt here. And you can see it says Dreamweaver connected to your web server successfully. So that looks like that's going to work for us. You want to select your root directory if your FTP is designed to work this way. In the case of this example, I actually, when I log in, I will be connected immediately to the directory that I established when I set up the FTP account. That's it for the basic settings. Under the Advanced tab, you can see you can choose to maintain synchronization information, automatically upload files to the server on save, and enable file check-in and check-out. These are all nice options to explore and customize your workflow. You want to be careful when using the automatic upload though if working in a production environment, because your files will automatically upload, and if there are errors, of course, they're going to go straight into production. So that's it. We can leave that and move on to version control. Now, version control allows you to set up versioning of your documents should you choose to do so. This works similar to document versioning in other environments like SharePoint. We're not going to explore setting this up now. It's fairly simple to do. So local info. Under advanced settings, we're only going to explore one or two options that are most useful for our needs. The first is local info. Here you can set a default folder for images for your site, as you can see here, and enable or disable caching. Disabling this can slow down search and replace and other functions in larger projects, so you want to be careful with that. And lastly, we're going to look at cloaking. Cloaking is actually a very cool feature. It allows you to hide specific folders or file types from FTP transfer to the site when syncing. This can be useful if you store video or any other larger format and don't want the extra time consumed when working with small documents. The rest of the features here, you can see there are many, are more advanced. If you want to explore more of those, we actually have provided a link to the Dreamweaver help on Adobe in the reference sheet that has been distributed to the group. So you can check out the rest of these options here. There's a full walkthrough on adobe.com for all of the options of setting up a site. And we thank you very much for watching this video, and we hope you enjoy the lesson.